Artie's people have finally stopped going after me. You're a champ, aren't you? Look at this guy. Thanks for getting my truck back. Hey, say, can I set you up with the toaster?
I think I'm all right.
Artie called me a bit ago. Spent 20 minutes chewing my behind all the pieces. Told me he wanted to meet me at, Mama Righetti's Bakery, wherever that is.
Don't worry. Won't take me long to find it.
I'm glad you're going after him. No one raises his voice at Grand Purdue, buddy. The nerve.
Word to the wise, don't get in bed with mobsters. You'll live longer.
Now, I don't want to tell you how to do what you do, but if Artie's at the bakery, you should do something about him.
We got anybody to...
Of course. Be there soon.
Get on down, now!
You spot anything you can use?
Show me what you got.
I'll be... This is done. You know how to fight.
Hurry! God damn!
Please.
Fuck asked him! Here they are! That's some good shit!
Fuck me! I'm bleeding! We gonna do that old time stuff with y'all.
How you like that?
Shouldn't have come here.
He's picking us off! Got an angle. Ready. Any of us left? Heading for cover! Hey, I'm pinned! We got a score to settle now. Blast him! I see him! Grab a cover! Taking out the whole team! Heading for cover! Shit! Shit! There's wars down here! Can't be happening! This ain't... I knew it! I knew it! I can't fucking believe it! Maybe this will help.
Can you send some guys to South Downs? Help keep it in our hands.
Sure thing, Lincoln. My boys are on the way. They won't let you down.
And after Lincoln Clay killed the last capo, that's when he turned his sights on Sal Marcano.
Listen, it's like I said before. It's the same off who ran over in Vietnam. You want to bring down the dipshit in charge? You target their men and infrastructure. Eliminate their ability to fight back. And before they know it, they're standing there all alone, ass hanging out in the wind.
Hey, Lincoln. Checking the place out? Marcano had a pretty good operation going here, but we're working on putting it to shame.
Britain's Prime Minister Harold Wilson promised an investigation into the bloodshed last weekend in Northern Ireland that saw 9 people hurt. Police vehicles were attacked with gasoline bombs just as they were pushed through a street barricade constructed of wooden awl drums.
Tired of getting sand kicked in your face?
Gotta do calisthenics 3 times a week. Keep my heart rate up.
You got blood on your shirt.
Oh, cut myself shaving. There's something that you need to hear. Alvarez surfaced. Intercepted this call a little while ago.
I don't understand a word of that. You mind translating?
Basically, you scared the shit out of Alvarez. He's ready to hightail it back to Cuba. Wants his dear Uncle Zaraga to come rescue him.
And what did Zaraga say?
He told him to meet him at the lighthouse on the southern edge of the bayou. They'd send a boat to pick him up.
I'm guessing that was a lie.
Zaraga was a police officer back in Havana when Batista was still running the country. He also provided security for Sal's casinos. The 2 of them go way back. As soon as Raga hung up the phone, he called Sal and told him where he could find his nephew.
Which means I need to get down there before Marcano's men.
Sal's not gonna fuck around when it comes to Alvarez, so make sure your shit's squared away.
Stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down the San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. That whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. There's rich folks eating from a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me.
What's going on? Christ, in a sidecar, there's a lot here.
Is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet. When hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher.
Can you get some guns?
Of course. Be there soon.
See anything you need? Let me see what you got. Okay.
Copy with that. See you later. Fuck this mother. Down before you get dead!
Watch your ass!
To slaughter.
Fuck me, I'm bleeding! Say what you gotta say!
Yes, I was a goodie. Been a pleasure.
Hold your fire! I'm here to help you! ¡Come mierda! ¡Váyanse todo para la pinga! You understand English? See? I killed the men outside. I only want to talk to you, so I'm gonna put my gun down, all right? If you try and fuck me, I kill you! Fair enough. You're the one who wants to kill me! I wasn't trying to kill you, I was trying to find you. Your uncle, he sold you out. He ain't coming to get you. You're lying! I just spoke to him, he said he was sending a boat. Wait, you think it's a coincidence that as soon as you got here, those greaseballs showed up? Zaraga called Marcano, told him where to find you. I must find a phone. Jesus, man, there's no one for you to call. Marcano is never gonna let you out of this city. He's gonna use you, and when he gets what he wants, he's gonna kill you. The only shot at getting out of this alive is me.
What do you want from me?
Tell me where Marcano's counterfeit operation is set up and we're square.
Everything is, in a boxing ring that Tony Marcano owns, but it's already up and running.
Yeah, that's all I need to know. Come on. It's time we got the hell out of here.
Where are you taking me?
I know someone who can get you out of the city. Make sure Marcano doesn't find you.
Yeah.
If you want to live through this, stick close to me. You understand?
As I walk along, I wonder what went wrong with our love.
Will you get some guns on this target and I can get us?
No. We take mine.
If it'll get you out of here, sure. Just keep your head down.
The things we've done together. Our hearts were young.
Almost taken out the whole.
Need targets iced in you.
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
We're getting our asses kicked.
My little runaway. I run away.
Need a vehicle nearby.
Aye. I'll get around to you right away.
Thanks. Watch your ass.
Fuck, reloaded. That cat must have took away and skip off.
Coño! Get the fuck back! Keep this thing straight, mate! todos se mueren en un incendio, coño!
Gonna blow his ass up!
Running for cover! That was the last of them, I think.
Yeah, well, keep an eye out anyway.
You could have killed me. Put a bullet in my head and still fuck Marcano.
You got a question in there somewhere?
Yeah? Why didn't you?
Just didn't sit right. Look, you didn't do anything to me. As far as I can tell, you're just another person in the long line of folks Marcano's fucked over. Sometimes it's as simple as that.
Okay. Thank you.
Build your dreams to the stars above. But when you need someone true to love, don't go to strangers, darling. Come on to me. Play with fire till your fingers burn. And when there's no place for you to turn, don't go to strangers, darling. Come on to me. For when you hear a call to follow your heart, you follow your heart. I know. I've been through it all, and I'm an old hand, and I'll understand if you go. So make your move for your friends to see. But when you need more than company, don't go to strangers. Come on to me.
Lincoln, what's going on?
I need your help getting this man out of the city. He's in a lot of trouble with Sal Marcano.
I don't.
Esta es la person. This who you told me about?
Yeah, he's the one. Listen, Father, I'm really counting on you here. I got nowhere else I can take him.
Shit,
All right. I know a Jesuit in New Mexico. He helps people in situations like...
What needs to happen right now? Marcano's gonna tear the city apart looking for him.
All right, I'll make the call. Pasa, por favor. Aquí estás a salvo.
Gracias.
I appreciate this.
I got Alvarez out of the city.
Good.
He told me you saved his life.
All I did was get him away from Marcano's men.
And thank God for that. Let me ask you something. You ever hear how Sal Marcano wound up running this city?
Him and his brothers killed a few guys and took over.
He sold out his own father, Lincoln. Watched him die. And then he killed every man standing in his way. Butchered them. Them and anyone else he thought was a risk, wanted or not.
How do you know that?
Other priests. The sanctity of the confessional isn't always absolute. I'm not an idiot, Lincoln. You're a criminal. Sammy was a criminal. I accepted that a long time ago. But there's a difference between being a criminal and being a Sal Marcano.
I'm not Sal Marcano.
Easy to say that now, but what about when this is over, when there's no one standing in your way?
I haven't decided yet.
You're a good man, Lincoln. I know it's odd to hear that, considering everything you've done. But it's true. You have it in you. I've seen it. But you're gonna have to decide, have to choose, whether you let all of this consume you, pervert you, turn you into the very thing you hate.
How y'all doing?
I'm on foot in downtown and need some new wheels.
I'm fucking bladdered. Couldn't drive in my life.
I'm on foot in downtown and need some new wheels.
Aye, I'll get her out to you right away.
Breaks my heart.
Four wheels and an engine. You're set.
Appreciate it.
Got some intel on Twinkle Toast.
Tommy Marcano brought in a counterfeiter from Cuba, right?
Sal spent a couple of months trying to print the money himself, but none of it was worth a damn. The color was wrong, printing was cockeyed, you name it. He needed someone who knew what the fuck they were doing. So he used his connections and found a man named Alvarez.
And this Alvarez was also counterfeiting money for Castro.
Most of our enemies counterfeit American money. Hell, some of our allies do too.
Sorry, he's gone.
What do you mean, he's gone? All you had to do was drive down to the goddamn lighthouse and pick him up.
It's not my fault Alvarez is running all over the goddamn place. I wanted to lock his ass up, but you wouldn't hear of it. The last thing we need is Zaraga finding out that we treated his nephew like dog shit. You understand? Then Lincoln Clay comes in shooting the shit out of everything.
Lincoln Clay. Lincoln Clay. I'm so sick and fucking tired of hearing about this cocksucker. He's just one man. A fucking nigger. We're skating a thin line here, Tommy. You understand? This thing falls apart. We fucked. All of us.
So, what the fuck would you do?
What the fuck would I do? Listen here. This ain't rocket science. If that fucking nigger got to Alvarez, it means he knows about the plate. He's gonna come after him. You understand? Get your ass down to that motherfucking gym and protect them.
Yeah, sure. I'm on it.
This shit ends right here, right now. No more fuck-ups. Fuck me.
According to these reports, Tommy Marcano had the money press in a boxing gym he operated.
Tommy knew Lincoln was coming for the plates, but he felt he had to keep up appearances. The second he started canceling fights and shutting the place down was the second people started thinking he was out of his league. He wasn't about to allow that to happen.
How did Lincoln Clay gain access to the gym?
He had me track down a man named Alcee Bennett. Alcee is a small-time hustler that worked for Sammy until he double-crossed him and was kicked out of the Hollow. After that, he scratched out a living recruiting fighters for Tommy's jungle fights. If he vouched for Lincoln at the door, Lincoln could get in without a big ruckus.
Alcee's by the briar patch, not far from here. I'll stop by and say hello, see how he's getting along. Have fun.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
Breaking New Bordeaux news. There are reports that a fierce gun battle took place earlier today at the Anderson Bay Lighthouse in the bayou. Witnesses report extended gunfire, and police are investigating casualties. Police have announced that an investigation is underway.
Well, fuck me running. If it ain't Lincoln Clay.
Surprised to see me, Alcee?
I heard about Sammy and Ellis. Tough break. I guess you made it out okay.
Speak of them once more, and I'll slice you from ear to asshole. Let's go. I'm taking a drive.
Assuming I don't have a choice here.
What do you think?
Lead the way.
Some supplies over to the French ward.
I'll head your way now.
When I hear James Brown singing, shouting and carrying on, well, it just gives me all sorts of unchristian feelings.
Everything you see is for sale.
Show me what you got.
Use it. In good head. I'm hitting up.
You know I've stayed away. I ain't stepped foot in the hollow since November of '62. Almost 6 years.
I know.
Can you at least tell me where we're going?
The Acadia. It's where Tommy Marcano holds his jungle fights, right?
It is.
And you've been recruiting black fighters for him.
I have.
Good. Because I want in.
What? Why?
I wanted you to know I'd have told you.
If I'm sticking my ass out like that, I need to know why.
Motherfucker, you lucky to be alive after what you did to Sammy. You really think he wouldn't notice you stealing all that money?
Look, I paid for that 100 times over. 6 years banished from the only place I ever call home. Christ. I couldn't even go see my mama on her deathbed.
You made your choice. And now it's time to make another one.
And I do this.
You get a clean slate. Come and go through the hollow as you please.
Fuck. Okay.
I hear if you win out, Tommy meets you in person. That true?
He likes to size up the winners. See if there's someone he wants to bring on regular. Or if they're just a one-time deal.
Where's this happening?
I ain't gonna question your driving, but you might want to pay attention.
Where's this happening?
Usually up there in his office. One of his guys will meet you in the locker room after the fight. He'll take you to timing.
All right.
Fighters don't take the front entrance. We going in through the side door.
You could kill me!
Hold up, Alcee. Who the fuck's this?
This is Jackknife Johnson.
What's he here for?
Fuck you mean what he here for? We here to fight, boy.
Gotta search him. No weapons allowed.
Do what you gotta do. Watch where you put your hands, motherfucker.
Save it for the ring, dipshit. Go ahead.
Locker room's down here on the east.
Maybe we shoot some fucking bullets.
Hang back, boys.
Motherfucker needs a doctor.
Just dump him in an alley. Let nature take its course.
You good now. Go on.
How you, Neville?
Where you at, Alcee?
All right. I gotta go make the arrangements. Give him your name and such. You go on and get changed.
Who you got with you tonight, Alcee?
New guy.
That new guy looks tough, but my money's staying on the brawler.
I gotta ask you something, Alcee.
What's that?
Do all you niggas love beating the fuck out of each other?
So what happens if we get caught?
Probably what you think.
For a chance to go home again, it's worth it. No matter what happens, we should go. This is it. You nervous?
Should I be?
Guess that depends on where all this ends. You're gonna head through these doors and they announce your name. Then make your way to your corner.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'll meet you there. This part of the show is all about you. They love showing off their fighting niggas.
Through here.
And the jungle fights continue, boys. The next challenger to face Nick Boom Boom Beaumont comes in at over 6 feet tall, weighing approximately 220 pounds. This is Jackknife Johnson!
Just had to start something. I want to see blood!
brawler. You gotta keep moving and don't let him get you in the corner.
Stay out of the corner. Got it.
Beat the fuck off it. This ain't tea time. Fight! Hit him harder. Jack Johnson is on a roll tonight. Next up, the champ.
Louder! Louder!
Making his way to the ring is the beast of the bayou, the rampage of River Row, your champion, Grave Digger Vaughn!
You know why they call him Grave Digger?
Because he buries motherfuckers?
Well, yeah.
So how do I beat him?
You hit him really, really hard.
Make him scream! We have a new champion, Mr. Jack Knife Johnson!
Let me hear, let me hear.
All right, that's it, kid. Let's go.
What happens now?
You head on back to the locker room and collect your winnings.
Where you heading?
Me, I got business to attend to.
You niggas really know how to brawl. My respect, that's for fucking sure.
You must think I'm some kind of goddamn moron coming in here like you did.
I've never been one to shy away from a calculated risk.
Maybe you should have. I'll mix some vegetable oil in it. Makes the gasoline thick, sticky. We're just gonna let it soak in a little bit. Work its way into every nook and cranny. That way when I light it, that shit's gonna burn like napalm.
And you are gonna hurt like no one's hurt before.
Fuck you.
Guess you ready to die.
You still be conscious as the flames creep up your legs. But as they burn, you be hit in the gut with a sickening revelation. Before you die, you gonna feel your pecker burn. It's gonna curl and twist as the flames consume it. The pain will be extraordinary. Hey! Time to die! Have to do this. We can work something out.
So that's that then.
Sure looks that way.
You know, Sal wanted me to go to law school. Work for some big company. Maybe run for office. Do something decent with your goddamn life, you understand?
Should've listened to him.
It's in the blood, you know.
Yeah. You are who you are. No point arguing with yourself about it.
Fuck you.
I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this.
Don't worry.
No.
That'll be along shortly. I need some cover and fire in South Downs.
Enough said. On our way.
Holy shit!
Spotted him, come on!
God damn, I'm hit!
That was a good!
Kill them all! Get on down, now! Ain't seen Dad at
Fuck me! I'm bleeding! Oh, yes! Got him!
Liable to need some backup, right quick!
None of us are bulletproof! He's done. Locked in! Get me out here! Shit! You have me pinned! Get that fucker off me! I ain't going out like that! Found him! Just got me pinned! You died! Head for cover!
He's over here, you bunch of fuckwits!
I need some cover and fire in South Downs.
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
You assholes forget about me?
You made some poor choices in your life!
Oh, don't shoot! He don't send me! You're ready to die!
Hey! Boys! Down!
Look out!
Watch your ass!
He's picking us off! Get clear!
They don't stand a goddamn chance!
He's picking us off!
Goddamn shooting gallery!
Get that stupid son!
Get on down, now!
He's killing our fucking crew! Here, over here!
That's the shit right there behind you!
That ugly motherfucker!
Liable to need some backup, right quick!
Go on, settle now! Bastard got off easy! Heading for cover! Motherfucking grenade! Grenade! Get to cover! Need to reload! Look who out!
The tail is right fucking here!
I need some covering fire in South Downs.
Enough said. On our way.
Hit him from the other side. Yeah, that'll fucking miss. Kill our fucking crew.
Asshole got lucky.
None of us are bulletproof, dipshit.
Down before you get dead.
Available units. Suspicious individual on foot. Officers investigating.
Can you help me lose the law in South Downs?
Gotcha.
What happened to the money plates that Sal Marcano stole from the Federal Reserve?
I don't recall.
I understand you supplied the heroin Georgia was selling.
Si. Certo.
I never wanted that in my city. Shit like that fucks with people's heads. Makes them crazy. Stupid. Brings down too much heat. Bourbon?
No, I do not drink.
Georgie tell you why I wanted to meet?
He said the nigger killed your brother? That you wanted to discuss a deal between the two of us?
My brother Tommy was a smart kid. He could have been anything. I tried to tell him go to college, even offered to pay for it.
I apologize for your loss.
I'm building a casino across the lake. I had it all worked out, including how I was gonna pay for it. Now it's all a goddamn mess.
You want my money.
Well, I'm gonna need enough to finish the construction. It ain't gonna be cheap.
I want to hear you say it.
Say what?
That you won my money. Say those words. Please.
I want your money.
This is good. Then I will bring you the money, and in exchange, you will let me sell heroin in your city, and you will not interfere in any way.
Sure. Whatever you want. But that's not the only reason.
And you wish me to kill the nigger? I will do that for you as well. I enjoy killing the niggers.
Jesus Christ.
That's where Sammy's used to be. No one wanted to live there, so they paved it over. Every now and then, something knocks the hell out of this country. Rattles it so hard, isn't much left but the foundation. And as painful as it is, we hope that this time, things are gonna be different. And that when it's time to rebuild, we won't just repeat what we've done in the past. And that maybe justice and peace will finally prevail. Justice and peace are hard, ain't it? Sometimes too hard. So we take the easy way.
Got word on Burke. Guess I ought to temper my own expectations.
I took care of our Irish problem. Now let's get down to business. South Downs belongs to us. Tommy was smart and set up some solid, low-key rackets there. Should be a smooth transition for us.
You put action on the table and call it the way you see it, right? Well, ain't nothing changed since you gave me the last district, so I say, trust your fucking instincts.
Scaletta's a pompous ass, and you validated his ways by chipping off most of this city to him. But this piece right here belongs with the Haitians.
Make the right choice here, and I'll whip up some fresh bucatini for you.
Calling this one for Scaletta.
God damn it! You no different than Marcana, Georgia, or Sammy. Except because you had a real chance to do something good for the holler. But you turned your back once again on the people who loved you.
Sorry to say this, pal. Really, I am. But she's gotta be done.
I know. I'll take care of her, don't worry. For now, we're done here. I'll circle up with you later on. I'm in the bayou and I need transportation.
Aye. I'll get her out to you right away.
Got a car here for you.
That's a big help.
Sitting on a dock of a bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. This 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just gonna sit at the dock of a bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of a bay, wasting time.
Student demonstrations in Mexico City erupted in violence yesterday, 10 days before the Olympics are scheduled to begin. 10,000 students, some armed with automatic weapons, were confronted by a massive force of 5,000 soldiers. The soldiers were reportedly ordered to crush the uprising at any cost. 20 to 30 casualties were reported, with hundreds more injured. Thousands are believed to be under arrest.
Need targets iced in the bayou.
Of course. Be there soon.
I need supplies in the bayou.
Come on, man. Sort your shit out with Cassandra. Until then, I'm out.
Another lamb to slaughter. Watch your ass!
Bad move.
Another lamb to slaughter. You motherfuckers can be
Soldier boy! Ain't seen that ugly motherfucker before. Ain't seen that ugly motherfucker before. Get well, son!
I don't need some backup,
Son!
One of your own.
Get your ass behind something! Behind you!
Reloading! Cover me!
Let me behind you!
I'm doing a
Feeling like 10 miles of hot damn.
Need targets iced in the bayou.
Vito says keep your head down.
These sad some bitches is killing me.
Fucking killing us!
Reloading! Cover me! Shit! I'm taking cover! You motherfuckers can't do shit. I'll find him.
Getting our asses kicked.
You like that?
Run or die! Run or die!
I have him! He won't let me move! Today's the day you
Breaking news. A raging fire has swept through the storied boxing arena in Southdown today. Firefighters are now battling the blaze. There is no report as to how many lives have been lost, but witnesses say Tommy Marcano, brother of reputed mobster Salvatore Marcano, was spotted at the scene shortly before the fire started.
If you're ready to move against Lou, get in. You want to hear Marcano tear Uncle Lou a new one?
Lou Marcano was bribing a district judge named Cornelius Holden. Is that correct?
Sal Marcano spent a lot of money getting Holden in his pocket. A lot of money. Judges like that don't come cheap. And with Holden out of the picture, Sal had to find someone else to legalize gambling.
And that person was State Senator Walter Jacobs.
That's right.
You had one fucking job, Lou. That's to keep holding him one goddamn piece to the left of that room.
What was I supposed to do? He wouldn't listen, Sal. It ain't my fault.
Nothing's ever your goddamn fault, I swear. If you wasn't my brother, I'd clip you myself.
Now listen here. I know a guy, a state senator named Jacobs. He's on the Revenue and Fiscal Affairs Committee. Has a lot of influence.
Can we get to him?
Already have. He has a thing for fucking on women who ain't his wife.
I don't want to twist this guy's balls out of the gate, you understand? We need to be smart about this.
Yeah, of course. How about I throw him a fundraiser on the riverboat? Show him a real nice time. Get him laid. All that shit.
This goddamn casino got me tapped, you understand? This goes down the shitter. We're fucked. All of us.
I'll pick the guests myself. Make sure they know what's what. Then we'll take a nice long cruise down the bayou. Get them all liquored up. Once he sees that payday, Jacobs is gonna do whatever we want.
Lou Marcano knew everyone. I mean, politicians, merchants, lawyers, bankers. He insisted on being called Uncle Lou, and was basically the Santa Claus of the French ward.
According to the police reports, Mr. Marcano and Mr. Jacobs were killed during a fundraiser on a riverboat.
The thing about the bayou is it's a very big place. You could blow the living shit out of everything in sight and no one would even notice.
Ready to go when you are. Assume you already mapped out where the riverboat's gonna go.
Lou's pretty fastidious about that kind of thing. Always follows the same path when he goes cruising through the bayou. Doesn't want anything to happen to his beloved Delphine.
Gonna be the least of his problems. You recon the area?
There's an old coal dumper that they have to sail past. I've already got it rigged to blow. You just need to connect the primer cord to each block and then set it off. Detonator's down by your feet.
All right.
Isolate and kill. Lincoln Clay's specialty. What's wrong? Yeah, it's the boat thing, isn't it?
Not saying it is, not saying it ain't.
You need to get over it. You were on what, 40, 45 PBRs in country?
52. That's not the point. You don't know what it's like to get onto a boat knowing full well the damn thing's gonna sink? Gets old, man.
Look, you blow the coal dumper. Boom. It hits the boat. Then you jump on board and kill Lou and those other assholes. 50-50, you don't even get wet.
50-50?
40-60, but still. Jesus Christ, watch out. 30-70 at the worst.
Get you upstairs. You all fan out. Watch the rest of the boat. This sure shit wasn't an accident.
$7:30 million. guns on this target in the bayou.
Sent me. You done what? Devil got you now, motherfucker! Weasel! Another Baptist slaughter. Take my shot.
Need targets iced in the bayou.
Nothing. On our way.
Fucking flies! Let's dance, bitch!
Need targets iced in the bayou.
Nothing. On our way.
Get away, goddammit! Boys, don't let nobody off this ship, you hear me? The summit who did this is here, and I want him dead!
Get behind it!
that motherfucker so we can get off this boat. Now. Waldo, buddy, we gotta move.
Oh, you hear that? I see you.
Need targets iced in the bayou.
Noted. On our way.
Going out like that.
That's far enough, you wop asshole!
What the fuck, Lou? Take another step and he gets it.
You think I give a shit about some politician?
Please, I don't even know what's going on.
Come on. Hello, Lou. Listen, I got money. You can have it. All of it. Just don't kill me.
I don't want your money. I want you to send a message to your brother.
Yeah. Anything. Oh, just say it. Just say it.
Lord Almighty.
State Senator Walter Jacobs was killed this evening in a fiery explosion aboard a riverboat. Local businessman Louis Marcano also lost his life, along with dozens of other wealthy donors there to attend a political fundraiser.
When Lincoln left his gutted body on a statue commemorating Andrew Jackson, people were horrified. I mean, how could that be anything but a political statement?
Lincoln once told me he couldn't turn the other cheek, that the world doesn't work that way. I spent the better part of 40 years trying to prove him wrong. But I was just lying to myself. Look at how we treat each other. Compassion is a sign of weakness, but greed is a virtue. The poor is considered morally corrupt, while every excess of the powerful is celebrated. We sent kids off to die. For what? So someone can make a few bucks? Lincoln was right. He was always right. There ain't never gonna be another Dr. King or a Bobby Kennedy. But there always gonna be another Sal Marcano, another Sammy Robinson, another Lincoln Clay. We are a cruel and wicked people.
All hail the motherfucking king! Nice work out there. The entire goddamn city's buzzing about what we done to Marcano.
Couldn't have done it without you, Vito. Now we control what happens next, the direction the city takes.
You've impressed the fuck out of me, kid, seriously. Ain't no one more stand-up than you. I'm proud as fuck to be a part of this.
This last piece of the city goes to you, Vito. You've earned this and more.
Gotcha. I'll get this aligned with the rest of the action we got running. Indulge me for a second here, I got something to say. You and me, we knew it wouldn't be easy. And that, more than likely, we'd suffer some losses along the way. But we made it. Now all we gotta do is figure out how the fuck to keep a hold of it. I know none of this has gone quite as smoothly as we would have liked, but you've done something real over these last few months. Changed this town in a major way. And I'm proud as hell of you. Hey, don't sweat the Mick and the Voodoo Princess. They were nothing but trouble from the start. Fuck them. May they rest in peace. Fuck. Fuck. You know how long I've been waiting for someone to stand up and be a man of his word? And in all my fucking days, you, Lincoln Clay, are the first motherfucker to do it. Thank you. You've done a hell of a job, Lincoln. Couldn't have done a better job myself. Probably.
Well, we ain't exactly Empire Bay, but I hope you can find some joy running things here. Might need you to help smooth things over with the commission.
This is New Bordeaux News. The large new luxury resort hotel under construction has apparently hit a roadblock. Work has stopped on the project, and the site has apparently been abandoned. The city is trying to ascertain who owns the land, as there are legal challenges to the deed. The real estate investment firm owned by the late Remy Duval previously owned the property.
Another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. Now how I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. Dig this. I got in town a month ago. I seen a lot of girls since then. If I could meet them, I could get them. But as yet I haven't met them. That's why I'm in the shape I She had a strange resemblance to a cat named Frankenstein. Here another Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money, cause I just got paid. Now how I wish I had some shit to talk to. I'm in an awful way, yeah. It is another weekend, I ain't got nobody. Man, if I was back home, I'd be swinging 2 chicks on my arm. Oh, yeah. Listen to me, huh? It's hard on a fella when he don't know his way around. If I don't find me a honey to help me spend my money, I'm gonna have to blow this town. Here it's another Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money, cause I just got paid. Now how I wish I had some shit to talk to. I'm in an awful, everybody sing another Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money, cause I just got paid. Now how I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful, one more time, another Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money, cause I just got paid. Now how I wish I had some shit to talk to. I'm in an awful, Saturday night is good enough.
Sunshine, blue skies, please go away. A girl who found another and gone away. With her and with my future, my life is filled with gloom. So day after day, I stay locked up in my room. I know to you, it might sound strange, but I wish it would rain. Listen, I gotta cry, 'cause crying is the pain, oh yeah. Because this life I feel inside, words could never explain. I just wish it would rain. Oh, let it rain. Watch out. Rain, rain, rain.
You're gonna tell me where I can find the councilman.
Lucky's supposed to be playing cards here.
Can't have you talking.
This is the Holler Speaks, and I hope y'all will bear with me. I recently had a revelation. Call it the voice of God. Call it dumb luck. But I come to realize that I know the man committing these acts of great violence throughout New Bordeaux. Actually, what I should say is I knew him more as a teenager than as the man he is now. But regardless, I know the pain in his heart, the loss he suffered. I'm also aware of the perpetrators of that loss. And I'm here tonight, New Bordeaux, to tell you that this man's pain is your pain. His loss is your loss. He's not some crazed maniac with only murder and mayhem in his heart. He's a son, a brother, a soldier, a friend. He served his country, wasn't drafted neither, volunteer. When folks started running away from that fight in the jungle, this man ran toward it. Oh, now it's easy to judge him based on these acts of violence alone. We've discussed this in the past. But what's happening is not as clean-cut as you might think. And we, the rest of New Bordeaux, are not as innocent in this whole mess as we like to believe we are. This man is fighting a war here at home. He's doing the thing the rest of us too chicken shit to do. He stood back, saw this city of destruction for what it is, and now rains down his own brand of fire and brimstone, while we turn into pillars of salt watching him do. He's trying to rid us of the evil we create, or at the very least, the evil we allow to be created. We all know the criminal element's been running rampant through this city for 100 years. But as long as they were watching out for us, we looked the other way. This man can't look the other way. When this man closes his eyes at night, all he sees is
I'm in Frisco with that.
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
Holy! God damn! You spot anything you can use?
Show me what you got.
Hope ya. I'll be with that. See you later.
Oh, that's a toy gun! Since he came back, huh?
Taking it.
Nice here and there. But what do you expect?
Holy! God damn!
Yeah, but this boy's gone.
Dear God, I don't want to die. Fuck me! I'm bleeding!
Next time, man.
Mama, I'm sure hard to hell and I, yes I am. Baby, here I am, I'm a man on the scene. I can give you what you want, just come go home with me. I got some good old loving and I got better in store. Did I give you all and it only you got to come back for more. Boys will call my damn Bible loving, but that ain't nothing but drugstore love. Pretty little thing, let me light the count, cause mama, I'm sure hard to hell and I, yes I am. Give it to me. I got to have it. Give me some good old love. Some of your good love. I'm a big old man, mama. Ching, ching, ching. Ching, ching, ching. Ching, ching, ching. Ching, ching,
Oof. Thanks for taking care of that thing. Next up, is Nesta the Molester. To be fair, I don't know that he's actually molested anyone, but with a name like Nesta, I'm pretty certain he has. Anyway, the deal's brought to the beach.
Code 80, officer. Pursuit in progress. Responding unit. Visual contact.
Call off the goddamn cops in River Road.
You got it.
Coming through.
Careful, your house ain't.
Fuck it. Ain't neither of us walking out of here.
Where can I find that fucker Nesta?
Nesta's supposed to fix some of the booths here.
Here now. I call the shots. We got anybody?
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, he's got a gun.
You're in the wrong neighborhood.
There's enough of them move well. We got a score to settle down. Keep picking us off. I have your attention. You can down before you get there.
Next time, man.
Good job taking out that last fucker on my list for me. Starting with luck, he may turn out to be a fucking gold mine for us. The bastards are coming out of the woodwork to pay their respects to the fucking scumbag. The only one I give a fuck about is Paul. Right in my way, that motherfucker.
We got anybody to hit this target in South Downs?
Of course. Be there soon.
Get on down, now!
Shit's going down.
Any available units, report to the mail in South Downs. Please investigate. Attention area units, there's been a homicide reported in South Downs. Suspect is described as a Negro male. Response requested.
I'm gonna break him in half. He killed one of our boys.
Gotta get behind something. I'll find him myself. What the hell?
Give it a shot.
The thing I missed the least was the snow.
Responding units, visual contact with...
You helped me lose the law in South Downs.
Gotta get away from here!
Who? Break him in half. Damn, get him! Got you now. You boys better have my back.
Think I'll be that easy to take down, boy? Give it
I need some covering fire in South Downs.
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
another one.
Fucking eyeballing him right now. He's out. Get him.
I'm hit.
Only thing I want to be reading is the good book and Raiders Digest.
Don't go to strangers, darling. Come on to me.
You scratched another piece of shit off my list. So?
So you can cross another name off your list.
He suffer?
Not really big on prolonging the inevitable. Now, if you wanted this handled like Greco, I could have brought him back here.
Greco was a whole other thing. Call it heat of the moment.
But your friend must have been something else if it took all these guys to bring him down.
A couple of those cocksuckers sold him out. Fucked him when he went to them looking for help.
And they all ended up down here.
Commission gives Sal extra leeway on how he runs things. In exchange, he takes who they send him. Makes him part of his organization. I guess wherever you find assholes, you find pieces of shit.
Present company excluded.
Present company excluded. The next asshole is this paranoid fuck Luca. Unfortunately, he's gone into hiding. The dipshit's got some crazy theory that someone's out to kill him. Can't imagine where he got that idea. You put the fear of God into some of the assholes on the street, and they may just see the light and give him up. So, Cassandra. Honestly, I thought that would go another way.
Where can I find Luca?
All I know is Luca's hiding out in some warehouse.
From now on, my crew is your crew.
All area units, we've got a reported homicide downtown. Please respond. All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity.
Get the cops in downtown off me.
You got it.
Come on back, baby. I ain't mad with you. Straight that thing, darling, that I really want you to do. Hey, hey. sight. Hey, big mama. Hey, big mama. Hey, pajama. You makes me lose self-control.
Need some shooters.
You got it. We'll be around.
One more.
Over here! Boys, I see him. There he is. Behind you! Ain't seen that ugly motherfucker.
Tell them what you got. Done.
I'm out of here.
We gotta get out of here! Come on!
Shit, that was a good shit, that was a good
Lock him at the god. None of us are bulletproof. Shit.
Let's go down.
Take a fork in a pot.
Devil got you now, motherfucker!
Get your ass down, motherfucker.
Cooling relief. The patented harms formula speeds cooling comfort to where it's needed.
Run or die!
Run
or die!
Makes life once again worth living. Harms have a royal suppository.
Au revoir.
I really have to go!
Hello? There's Mr. Trouble here. Please help.
Be advised, hit and run reported in Frisco Field. Suspect is described as a colored male. All units, please respond immediately. All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
I didn't sleep awake all night long, waiting by my telephone. You said you'd call me about 9:45, but you stood me up again. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna forget about you, yeah. I'm gonna take your picture off my wall, and then I'm going out and have a ball. Too many fishes in the deep blue sea for me to let you make a fool of me. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna forget about you. Please don't tell.
Just one more name on my list. So while Luca was a paranoid pussy, I've been thinking about how this thing played out with Cassandra. The way I see it, it was always gonna be a you or her situation.
Picture off my wall. Then I'm going out and have a ball. Too many fishes in the deep blue sea for me to let you make a fool of me. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna forget about you. Yeah, forget about you, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna forget about you. Forget about
What would I give for just a few moments? What would I give just to have you near? Tell me you would try to slip away somehow. Oh, I need you, darling. I want to see you right now. Can you slip away? Slip away. Slip away.
Can you get some guns? I'm
Of course. Be there soon.
Everything you see is for sale.
Let me see what you got.
I'll be... This is done. We know how to fight.
Big fuck over there? Let me take him.
What?
You trying to get shot? Got my dead eye, you motherfucker. Don't leave nothing left. Go on. He's gunning us down. Putting him down. Another one. Grenade live. Get that. Very nice. Gotcha.
Surprise, Skipper! Keep losing guys like this!
Got him.
Tear us a new one!
Not prevail. Looky what the tides brought in.
Get my ass behind something!
I'll leave you boy and animal back here.
Should have ran when you had one day.
Gotta hunker down!
I handled the last of that problem for you.
Oh. Shit. So it's really fucking over. God damn it.
You all right?
Yeah. It's just, means Joe's really dead. Good friend of mine. It's more like family. Me and him tried to do something big for this motherfucker named Leo Galante. Big shot with the commission. Anyways, it all went south and we got fucked. That's what you get for following orders, right? It was a couple of years there. I didn't know if Joe was alive or what.
When did you know?
Maybe 4 or 5 years after I got sent down here. I still had a little pull back home. I kept some feelers out. And when word comes back, one of the guys I saw drive off with Joe's running his mouth. Can't hold his liquor. And someone heard him going on about some loudmouth Leo wanted him to put down. Yeah, that same loudmouth cost this guy his front teeth and cracked one of his eye sockets.
Sounds like Joe didn't make it easy for him.
You're goddamn right. Ain't no one taking Joe Barbaro down without a fight. Joe managed to get loose. Was on the run for a while, went to Chicago, thinking a couple of guys up there would help him. Instead, they turned on him. Anyways, in the end, it went how it went. Beat the shit out of him, cut his fucking hands off, smashed his face all to hell. When it was over, they didn't leave much for anybody to find.
You sure it was Joe?
If it wasn't him, if Joe was still alive, he would have found me by now. I feel like we really did right by Joe, taking down those fucks on my list. I've been thinking, you know about Burke? Look, near as I figure, he came at you and got what was coming to him. Case closed.
Let me see a tight body come alive. You ain't too old. You ain't too good. I ain't asking for a cartwheel. I don't flip. I just want you to get down, get up out of your seat. Get down, get up and move your feet. Get up and look at mama. Look at mama. She's burning you up. Get up to make sure you feel the groove.
Officer-involved collision. Pursuit in progress. All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units. All units, negative.
Call off the goddamn cops in River Road.
Right away. Officers investigating. All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units. All units be advised. Report incident in the French Ward. Response requested. Visual on suspect. Begin.
I'm in the French Ward and I can't shake the cops.
You got it.
a supply run out.
We'll be out directly.
Lining them up.
Got targets burning down on me in the French ward.
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
So I said, no grits, period. Can't stand it. Texture's funny.
I need a target.
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
Oh, hell. What? Hey, it's cleared up.
I just had my hair done.
Let me see what you got.
In good health. I'm heading out.
Oh, I got something. Yep. Get on down, now! Need to throw the picture of water off my tail.
Fuck you! Next time, man.
You must be the nigger.
My name is Lincoln Clay, motherfucker.
Nigger? Lincoln Clay? These things mean the same thing.
on the AM dial.
Wild thing, I think I love you. But I wanna know for sure. So come on and hold me tight. I love you. Wild thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild I wanna know for sure. So come and hold me tight. You move me.
You're not wasting any time, are you?
Your little rampage is going to attract attention. Attention from people I don't care to associate with.
Yeah, imagine not.
Thankfully, closing off your loose ends is as simple as tossing around some super grade. With any luck, this will keep them off my ass. For a little while, anyway. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. There's still the matter of killing Georgie and Sal. You should get a kick out of hearing this.
Goddamn motherfucking piece of shit! Lou's dead. They found him tied to that statue of Eddie Jackson over in the French ward. He was gutted like a goddamn catfish.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This was that goddamn nigger Lincoln Clay. We would not be in this fucking mess if you'd done what you were supposed to do.
You would, yeah? I shot him right in the fucking head.
Once! You shot him once! I am leveraged out the ass. Called in every favor, and none of it made a goddamn difference. We're fucked. I am fucked.
Oh, now that's bullshit. We still got some men. I say we hit the streets and we found that cocksucker.
Every low-life ball of piss in this city smells to understand. And they'd step over their own mother if it meant being the one that clipped me. I wouldn't last 10 fucking minutes out there.
That's a crock of shit. You forget? You are Sal Marcano. Well, there's got to be some...
Call whatever men we still have left. Tell them meet us up there at the casino. And when Lincoln Clay shows up, we're gonna do everything we can to plant that goddamn nigga in the ground. Right next to us. That's what we can do. Go on, get the fuck out of here. Go!
Should have known that Marcano would go to ground at the casino.
You can take the bridge up there, so it's a straight shot.
You know, none of this would have happened without you.
There's either this or right away in some goddamn office. And once you've killed those assholes, you come and find me. I'll be hanging around over at the Padres.
You got it.
You give them hell, champ.
I need resupply and Point Verdun.
Going at you. Hang tight.
See anything you need?
Let me see what you got.
Don't. I'm out of here.
I need some motherfuckers wiped out.
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
Don't you know we got a score to settle now? Grab some cover. I'm in. There. Got that sack of shit down. Take out the whole team. What the hell? I'm not ready to die. Yeah, I'm fucking ready. I'm in the world of hurt here. God damn! Run or die! Run or die! I'm ducking down. Like the taste of my shit? None of us are bulletproof. That gun's mine. You boys are fucked now. Down behind there. Nowhere to go. Switching out ammo. God damn! Fuck me! I'm bleeding! Firing! Firing now! Cover!
Ain't too many
three of us left.
Yes! Got him! He's not letting up!
Nick, I tell you! Now let's dance, bitch!
Next time, man.
You let the boys downstairs handle this. It's what they're getting paid for. I ain't come here to watch someone else do all the work. I came here to bury that cocksucker, just like we said.
I need some motherfuckers wiped out.
Enough said. On our way.
Oh, I got something for
Get on
him.
down, now!
Ain't seen that ugly motherfucker before.
Ain't seen that ugly motherfucker before.
Another lamb to slaughter! God damn!
Thinking you stupid fuck, you should not have come here! You cocksucker, you brought all this on yourself!
Fuck!
Hey,
Get
you
him!
told me it's something wrong and I had to get you with something up for you!
These motherfuckers can't protect you, Georgie.
Fuck me! I'm bleeding!
He's taking out the whole team!
None of us are bulletproof, dipshit.
He's taking out the whole team!
Fuckers come!
Should have kept your head down!
You get flayed, cocksucker!
Oh, motherfucker!
Loitering us!
Think fast, bitch!
These targets have gotta go.
Enough said. On our way.
Shit down! Blow that fuck to smithereens! Think fast, bitch!
You boys are fucked down. Ain't seen that ugly motherfucker before. Now what are you gonna do?
I got 5 dibs on him. Down before you get dead! Down! Whoa, getting undercover.
You stupid motherfucker.
I always thought you were my friend. That you had me and Ellis's backs. It was just an act. You didn't kill me because I said no. You killed me because you thought you owned me. Owned all of us.
It was never about us. It was about my old man. My father. I'd do anything for him. Same as you and Sammy.
And you understand why I have to do this.
alone in this world, Lincoln. But you're not. And you never will be.
Hell of a sight, ain't it? When I first come to this town, it was nothing more than a backwater shithole. Now look at it.
Let me see your hands.
Whatever was between us is over, you understand? It ended the second it was you coming up them stairs instead of my son. You want a drink?
All right.
I had this imported from Scotland. Single malt. Now, usually I'm a bourbon man, but I figured I'd order something with a little more class for when the casino opened. Not much of a chance of that happening now, is it?
Don't look that way.
Take a seat. I ain't going nowhere. Hey, not bad.
I think I still prefer Shine.
You know, a month or so after my brother Lucio died, I started having nightmares. I had this one where I was on a boat. Giant wave come, knocked my ass overboard. I hit that water and sink like a goddamn rock. And there was another one where cottonmouths biting me all to hell. But the one that really got to me was Georgie's funeral. He's laid out in that shitty little casket. Neck cut, same as Lucio's. Yeah, that one really got to me. It would come around again every 3 or 4 days.
I have one where I'm back in Nam, sleeping in a foxhole. All of a sudden, these dark figures come out of the shadows. I try to fight them off, but they hold me down, tie my hands together, stuff a muddy rag in my mouth so I can't scream, can't warn the men sleeping next to me. And then I gotta listen as all those men die.
I would imagine that's not gonna go away anytime soon.
No. I imagine it won't.
And then this. This was all to try to keep mine from coming true. Look how that turned out. I buried a lot of people. More than I can count. The one I never wanted to see go down in that cold ground was my son.
And yet here we are.
Yes, sir. Here we are. My son is dead, and I'm having a drink with his killer. I'm not gonna apologize for what I did, you understand? If I did, I'd just be lying. I don't have it in me to feel shame for the things I've done to others. Never have.
Didn't come here for an apology.
Nah. I know you didn't. Goddamn, I was right about you, wasn't I? knew it the second I fucking saw you at the country club. Men like us, we're just wired up wrong. Only one thing we know. One thing we're good at. I'm gonna be waiting for you, Lincoln Clay. This won't be the last time we see each other.
I know.
What are you waiting for? Fucking do it. Fuck you!
I take it you're Lincoln Clay.
So they tell me.
I told Sal this fucking casino would be the end of him. I meant it figuratively. This shit has a way of turning on you, doesn't it?
Especially if you piss off the wrong person.
You know who I am, son?
Guessing you're Leo Galante.
Let's take a little walk, you and me. Probably no surprise, but the rest of the commission wants you dead. You and anybody else that had anything to do with this.
What happened here was between me and Marcano.
Well, I understand that, son. We all do. But this business makes you paranoid, irrational. They see Sally, a pile of shit. They start wondering if someone's gonna serve them a plate of their own.
So you're here to decide if you're coming after me?
No. I'm here to deliver a message. You made your point, son. This all ends right here. Right now.
I got no quarrel with y'all.
Once a month, Sal kicked up 20% of his net. Cash only. Same man's been delivering it for, I don't know, 20 years or so. I see no need in deviating from that, you?
No, sir.
Well, in exchange, you run things as you see fit. Want to sell heroin? Want a whorehouse on every other corner? Makes no fucking difference to me. The only thing that matters is 20%.
And what if I decide to walk away? Leave all this behind?
Then this will be the last time we see each other. Best of luck to you, son.
It's the hottest beat back to give you a taste of hardcore reality. Since the beginning, our primary goal has been to remind New Bordeaux about the reality outside your door, outside your neighborhood, to remind you that we are a city. And when one of us is wrong, all of us are wrong. When one of us is misrepresented, we all misrepresented. None of us know how long we got. So best make good use of right now. And right now, I want to talk to the young bloods out there. These words I'm laying out are for the teenagers, college students, our next generation of leaders. Those unfortunate folks out there, us old fuckers are leaving behind to clean up all the shit we've been piling up. First of all, let me apologize. We're not leaving this country or this planet in a better condition than when we slid out our mouth. But we tried. At least some of us did. God damn, did we try. Every fucking day. Sure, things ain't exactly as bad as they used to be, but here's the truth. I want my country to be a better place than it is. I want to believe that this country is capable of leading by example, that we're willing to hold ourselves to a high set of standards. We face the consequences when we fall short. I want to believe all those things. I want to, but I can't. As a country, we haven't proven ourselves to be willing to face the music when we fuck up. As a country, we are fucking child, preschooler.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead. Him and Georgie both.
It's the best news I've heard in ages. Can we get an amen, Padre?
So what happens now?
What do you mean what happens now? It's over. Done. Finished.
I ain't talking to you. Just cause Sal Marcano's dead, Lincoln, doesn't mean it's over. Now, what you did and the size of it all, you created a storm in this here city, and it's gonna take a long time for it to dissipate, if it ever does.
With Marcano dead, New Bordeaux belongs to me. Ain't nobody left to stand in my way.
You can't be serious. The point of this wasn't to replace Marcano. It was to remove him. This city's done gone through enough. It doesn't need another Sal Marcano.
This city? You've got to be fucking kidding me. This city is a cesspool. It's where people come to fuck and drink and get high.
You watch your filthy mouth.
It's what the city is, Padre. If it's not giving another Sal Marcano, it's gonna shit one out.
He's right. If it ain't gonna be me, it's gonna be somebody else. Probably somebody worse.
Amen.
Lincoln. You remember what you told me when you came back from the war? How you wanted to go to California? Leave all this behind? And just start all over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it ain't too late, Lincoln. You can still go. Go. And don't look back.
Listen, I'd love to stay here and debate the merits of one crime boss over another, but I've got a schedule to keep. Bit of advice, though. The scumbags you've been working with, kill them. All of them. Bury them before they bury you, buddy. I'll be seeing you, Padre.
God forgive me for standing by you through all this, Lincoln. But if you do anything except leave, we're finished. You hear?
Pop.
A man's soul can only carry so much. And mine is on the verge of breaking.
call off the cops in Frisco Fields.
Right away.
After Lincoln vanished, Vito Scaletta took over the city. Now he spit on Sal Marcano's grave one last time by actually doing what Marcano couldn't, finishing the casino. Now 2 years later, Scaletta opened another casino, and then it was just an avalanche of development. Hotels, arenas, the new convention center. I mean, today everyone knows this place as the Las Vegas of the South, but the whole damn thing was built on bodies Lincoln Clay left behind with blood money he and his lieutenants stole from the mob. And Vito? He still lives in that penthouse at the top of Marcano's casino, looking out over the city he owns. After Sal Marcano's death, Lincoln Clay disappeared. The Bureau deprioritized the investigation after a few months, but I keep an active file. In 1971, I tracked him to a California shipyard where he was working under an assumed name. By the time we got there, though, he was gone. The trail went cold, and by 77, 78, I figured he was dead. But then I got a report of someone matching his description working with the Colombians. Since then, there's a new sighting of him every couple of years.
Lincoln made it out to California. Worked at the shipyards for a few years. Met him a woman. Seemed like he was gonna get married, but then it all came apart. Don't know why. And he started moving around. He went to Alaska, New York, South America. He even went back to Vietnam. I still get postcards from time to time. You know, I think Lincoln wasn't able to, accept the world for what it is, or his place in it.
Someday, he's going to get tired of running, or make a mistake, and I'll be waiting. I promise you that.
Hold my hand, ooh baby, it's a long way down to the bottom of the river. Hold my hand, ooh baby, it's a long way down, a long way down. If you get sleep, or if you get night, doc's gonna call in the morning, baby. And check the cupboard for your daddy's gun. Red sun rises like an early warning. The Lord's gonna come for your firstborn son. His hair's on fire and his heart is burning. So go to the river where the water runs. Wash him deep where the tides are turning. And if you fall, and if you fall, hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way down to the bottom of the river. Hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way down, a long way down. The wolves will chase you with the pale moonlight. Drunk and driven by a devil's hunger. Grab your son like a railroad spike. Into the water, let it pull him under. But no, you lift him, let him drown alive. The good Lord speaks like a rolling thunder. Let that fever make the water rise. Let the river run dry. Ooh, baby.
you and John...
Don't remember. At home, I believe.
I don't remember. At home, I believe. Let me tell you where I was. A muddy hut in Vietnam. Slowly dismembering an old woman. Cutting her apart bit by bit. And do you know why? Because her son was an NVA officer. And hurting her was the only way to make him talk.
I don't understand what this has to do...
What he told us saved the lives of an entire platoon. That's 42 men. Men that lived another day because I was willing to take a saw to that old woman.
Thank you, Mr. Donovan. I believe that...
Sit down and shut the fuck up! What this nation stood for. So, to be sitting there ass deep in mud with that old woman scattered all around me, and hearing that the President of the United States had just been fucking murdered? Well, I knew right that I would find a way to make it right no matter how long it took.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that Sal Marcano and a group of conspirators murdered Jack Kennedy.
Oh, that is the most absurd thing I have ever heard.
I assumed you would say that. Don't fucking move!
This... You're out of your mind.
Oh, I don't hold anyone's ambitions against them, Senator. And you certainly were ambitious, weren't you? You went to law school, and then you became a district attorney, and then United States Senate. After Sal Marcano died, I went through his files. Imagine my surprise when I saw your name over and over and over and over again! The mob wanted Jack Kennedy dead, and you were more than willing to help.
There are cameras everywhere. There's witnesses.
No, I want
You'll
them
never
to
get
see
away
this,
with
you
this.
stupid asshole, because then they will know that I am not finishing with you. I am starting with you. Gentlemen.
God!